Both your scaled-down recommendation report and the group proposal project you'll be doing later this semester in English 1143 require that you use library database sources. You might have thought that technical writing wasn't going to require you to do much research. Think back to the 8 measures of excellence in technical communication. Thoughtful research can help us be honest, clear, accurate, comprehensive. That's the first 4 right off the bat. So yes, you're going to be using scholarly sources as part of your reports. I've already navigated to the website for the John B. Coleman Library. You go to www.pvamu.edu/library. As simple as that. Once you get to the page, if you scroll down, you can focus on the middle column. For library databases, I always like to start with article subjects. If you click on this, yes, it did just get bigger. This organizes all of the research databases to which Prairie View A&M has a subscription under specific subject headings. Can you find your major here? Probably. Here's architecture, business, communications, criminal justice, engineering, health and medicine, political science, and even science and technology. If I click on the link for engineering, I get subject-specific resources. There's a resource called Engineering Village. There's IEEE Explore, which is one of my favorites for engineering, Wiley's InterScience, InSpec, SpringerLink, ProQuest, Science Direct. As I keep going, there's more and more resources that I can use. So where do you start? This is one of the reasons that I recommend you set aside some time to do your research. Let's go ahead and click on IEEE, just so I can show you how this database works. Most databases work like a search engine. Enter my search term. What am I trying to do? Well, I want to know what are the requirements for a degree in mechanical engineering. If I click search, I get 139 results. Teaching undergraduates fundamental engineering management concepts. That might be useful. I can get a quick abstract that tells me there's new demands upon undergraduate education. New hires or junior engineers must be capable of functioning in and contributing to a team-oriented environment. So this source might be especially useful if one of the changes to a degree plan that I'm recommending is more teamwork, more original design problems, more feedback from industry. If this looks like a good source, I can click on the PDF and get the full article. If I right-click, I can save this PDF file to my desktop. I probably want to save it as something more descriptive than 008088497. I might use the author's name. I might use the title, something that will help me go back and identify what was this source for again. So we got pretty lucky with this database. Let's try another one. I'm back at the subject database page, and I'm going to click on Health and Medicine. Notice I'm getting different databases. There's a nursing database, there's Health Reference Center. Let's try this nursing database. Where I've been sent is a database that's under the umbrella of EBSCOhost. EBSCOhost is actually a huge conglomeration of different subject databases. So don't be surprised if you click on something and find this icon in the top. So I'm going to look for nursing degree requirements, and I'm going to be sure under Limit Your Results to click Linked Full Text. This will give me only those hits for which I can read the entire source, the entire article right here on my computer. I click Search. I get 707 results. A commentary on degree requirements, toughen entry requirements to degree, evidence-based program requirements, evaluation of statistics as a required course. Wow! This database is really useful if I want to talk about degree requirements for nursing. But what if I'm not a nursing major? If I go all the way back to the main library page, I can look up databases alphabetically. I click on A to Z database list, and I'm going to hit the E. Here's EBSCOhost, which we just looked at. I'm going to scroll down to ERIC. This is a database for education topics, and aren't you proposing a change to a degree plan? Isn't this an education topic? So I click on ERIC. I'm going to limit my results to full text, and I'm going to look for criminal justice degree requirements and click search. ERIC has helpfully suggested these 1,200. Survey of degree recipients of the College of Criminal Justice at Sam Houston State. Okay. It says full text from ERIC. Let me click on this. Now I'm in the ERIC database. Here's the abstract. And over here on the far right, there's a PDF icon and the link to download full text. I click on this, and here is the PDF. This is an older file. As you can see as I scroll down, it's likely scanned from a print copy, but just because it's an older source doesn't mean it doesn't have useful information. I've got several tabs going along the top now. If I go back to my ERIC result list, over on the left-hand side where it says limit to, I've already limited my search to full text. Those sources I can read right here on my computer. If I want newer sources, I can slide this range up to tell ERIC to give me nothing earlier than 2006. My results update. Here I get threshold concepts theory, evaluation of the student engagement process, making connections. It also looks like there's some sources about social work. The MSW would be a Master's of Social Work. It's going to take me some time to go through these sources, which is why, once again, I encourage you to set aside a chunk of time to do your research, not only for your individual recommendation report, but also later in the semester, you might be coming back to this video for tips and tricks for your group project report. If you're struggling to find sources, please contact me. Tell me which databases you've already checked, what keywords you've tried, and together we can try and come up with something more effective.